My name is Raymond, and I'm the co-founder of AFA. I've been in sports industry for more than 10 years. Basically, starting AFA, it feels like it's very natural to me because I start from operating my own team building company, owning a center myself, and eventually uh, building a platform, a technical platform that actually brings all my experiences together. I belong to this community group of badminton players. That group of like about 10 people that plays badminton regularly. And because of my background, during that point of time, I was still running my first sports center. And then I realized like there's this pain point where customers always finding for courts, and then sports centers always having trouble securing bookings with deposit payments, worrying people might not show up last minute. So those kind of struggles. So it quickly hit me that what if I can solve these booking issues uh, with a solution? Hence why we started the first version of AFA. So when we first started, it's just solving the booking issues. And then quickly we realized like as we go further in the route, there are a lot of new problems arises that we feel like we want to challenge ourselves in solving. So for instance, the operation automation. Can the lights turn on automatically? Can the facilities do reports more accurately? Their daily sales reports, the type of payments and stuff like that. That would be from the business point of view. And as we grow on further, we slowly realize like AFA is no longer just serving the bookings, but we are providing a solution as an ecosystem. So that makes us slowly realizing our ultimate goal of becoming a super app. And fast forward today, I'm really proud to with my team that we actually are now in insurance segment. We have a coachings and academies solutions. We provide also solutions for tournaments, etc., etc. So a lot of exciting things started to come along in AFA platform, and we are calling ourselves AFA Super App right now. Yeah, and I think the proudest moment that I feel the milestone is we started off our first year closing at about 300,000 ringgit in sales turnover, and the second year it was a big leap to 6.5, and last year alone we did about 60 million company turnover. So it's a big leap, and I feel like it's not done. There's still a long way to go. The biggest challenge was the sense of cluelessness when you first started and you stumble upon COVID. It's a lockdown, and for us that belongs to a sports segment, we belong to a lifestyle that requires interactions, human to human interactions, and MCO kind of like discourages you to have any human interactions at all with public. So that was when we felt really lost. But also I would say a blessing in disguise, because when we first started, it's just introduction of our solution. And when that solution came into place where people are discouraged to have that kind of interactions, when MCO reopens back, it kind of serves a very important element that helps to bring people back together. So we are lucky in the sense where there are multiple lockdowns, right, when we launch our MVP. So in between of that, what happened was we launched our app, gathered the feedback, and then locked down. So we had the opportunity to actually stop our app, improve it, and relaunch again when MCO lifted. So it happened twice, and that was the interim where it really helps us to improve without too much of those negative hiccups, and that kind of like help us to also uh, bring our best or do our best in improving our app over time. I feel like the biggest philosophy that I learned in entrepreneurship is definitely the idea that, or the concept that you'll never fail if you never give up. So meaning you just go on, right? Any obstacles that you met, don't let it beat you down. As long as you don't call yourself like, okay, I'm done, that's when you are not failing. And when you're not failing, you are actually moving forward. So that's kind of like the principle that I tell myself all the time. So there won't have any failures if you keep moving forward. When you have a good product, the users should come to you naturally, or the customers should come to you naturally. I quote it sort of like from Elon Musk. For him, it's like it's all about building good products. And I kind of like adapted that principle in focusing on building products that people really want and people really need. So we are painting sort of like a future where everything can comes together, especially in the sports lifestyle segment. So we are sharing people our dreams constantly, and the believers are the ones that eventually becomes our largest prospects. I would say if it's something that you really like, you'll know what to do. You'll know what's the gap that what is the solution that you're trying to provide to the industry. And if you are really, really clear about what you want, just go ahead and just do it. Just start doing it. As we are calling ourselves the super app, so there are a lot of things like you may not know yet. So in AFA, you are actually not just doing court booking. Right now, you can actually create your own activities, becoming the community leaders. At the same time, uh, you can also join activities nearby. Not just that, we just launched our tournament system where if you're an organizer, feel free to launch your tournament in our platform. We can help you to facilitate all the signups. At the same time, as a user yourself that participates in tournaments, feel free to join in to our tournament as well. So there are a lot more exciting features coming along, and just make sure you follow us through. Yeah.